What's happening, Lake County Schools? It's Mr. Flood. I was there. When was I there? I know none of you remember me, right? Maybe 5, 8, 12 people? Who am I kidding? Nobody remembers me. I'm not so concerned, guys and girls, that you remember me. I'm more concerned that you remember something that I said. Hopefully that helped you or that caused you to help someone else. So I visited several schools when I was in Lake County, and I wanted to come back with this video, guys and girls, for two reasons. Number one is to say thank you. Because I walk into 100 schools a year minimum, more than that. And I'm really treated well everywhere I go. But I was treated especially well and cared for when I was in Lake County for 2 days. I'm so grateful to all of you and the people that had me in from the drug and alcohol and all the coalitions that came together to bring me in to Ohio. So thank you for the way that you treated me. I spoke to all different audiences, ages. If you guys junior school, middle school, junior high school. So thank you for the way that you treated me. You laughed at the appropriate times. You were quiet at the appropriate times. I spoke to many of you after my talks, which was great. Which is my favorite thing is after I speak is to talk to kids for a few minutes afterwards, individually or in small groups. So just a general thank you for the way that you treated me in every venue that I spoke at when I was in Lake County. And the second reason for this video, guys and girls, is to remind you of the challenges I gave you when I was there. Because, inspiration, motivation are just like food. You are not living on what you ate a month ago, okay, or 3 weeks ago, or even last week. You're taking in food, hopefully, and and liquid, water, whatever, every day to survive. And people forget to get inspired and read inspiring things and read things that are motivational that can plant great seeds in their brains and in their minds. So I want to remind you of the challenges I gave you. Challenge number one: look on the inside of people. Always assume the best about people. Don't prejudge. Realize that everyone is just like you on the inside. We all need the same things. We all want the same things, basically. Are we different, when little nuances and things like that? Absolutely. But when it comes right down to it, at our core, we're all the same on the inside. So start there when you meet someone. Start there when you look at someone. Second challenge I gave you, which is super important, is to connect with adults. Have a couple of trusted adults that you can go to. You can share good things with adults too, but you need to share difficult things when you're having difficult with someone or something, or usually it's someone, it's not things, it's usually people we have difficulties with. And when you share a problem with someone, guys and girls, you cut it in half. I don't say this a lot in my assemblies. I should. You don't dump it on someone, but you cut it in half. You actually lighten the burden. I'm sure if I asked you and you all, wrote back to me and I said, do you feel better when you tell someone about something? When you go to an adult and tell them, I'm really struggling with this, do you feel better afterwards? Absolutely you do, because you left it there, at least for a little while. Now, a lot of us go back and pick it up again, in our minds and start thinking about it again. The idea is to leave it with the people, share something when you're struggling with someone and just leave it there. Don't keep picking it up. So have two trusted adults that you can go to, and the way to start that conversation is show them respect and say thank you. And the third challenge I gave you, guys and girls, showing up and no one eats alone. Look for opportunities every day where you can include others in a conversation, in the classroom, in a lab, in the hallway, on the bus, at recess, certainly in the cafeteria. Such a super important time is to not let anybody eat alone. That's such an important thing. So again, I had an awesome time when I was there. I hope I get a chance to run into some of you someday in a Panera, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, wherever in Ohio or one of the surrounding states. I don't know. But I really had a great time when I was there, and I am grateful for the way that you guys treated me. And you have some amazing people caring for you in the schools, but especially in all those different coalitions that came together. You have some amazing people there. And let me leave you with this. If there's any way that any of you, and I mean all the way down to 6th grade, in middle school, and you're not too young, and seniors, you're not too old, to volunteer or to get on, to be a peer mentor or in mentor, mentor and mentor, or work on the coalition or work with some of the foster youth that are there, etc. There are people there who would absolutely accept your help. Any of the people who were on the group that brought me in. So there's there's nothing wrong with volunteering. And remember, I'll leave you with this. When you do something nice for someone else, three people benefit: them, you, and anybody who's watching. Have a great day, guys and girls. Enjoy your holidays.